Mama. Mama.
Loan officer for Bank of the Cascades, and I have been in the banking industry for the last 25 years. As a victim for 18 years, you go through lots of trials and tribulations. I was locked in my home, and a lot of times I was locked out of my home. I would take my 3 kids and we would sleep in the car in different parks. I had my family, although I was too embarrassed to tell them the truth. I look back now and think how unsafe that was and how I should have trusted them a little more. I was scared to go home after work. I was timed. I only had a certain amount of time to get home. I would pray that the train crossing was clear. That would really mess up my commute time. I often wondered if I was being followed by my ex-husband. Was he going to tailgate me or rear end me, forcing me to stop? Was he going to get home drunk from work? I worried about work the following day. Will I have to call in sick? Will I have to cover any bruises up? His concern was that if I worked and earned my own money and I had contact with the public, that I would have the courage to leave him. He made it very hard to continue working. It was so hard, but I made it. I did everything possible to keep working. I remember calling in sick a few times because the bruises were just too visible to cover up with makeup. He would sit outside and watch who came in and who came out of the bank. My boyfriends would come to my place of work to visit, were his thoughts. What was I gonna say at work? Of course, I would make up something to say. I was playing with my kids and I got hit with a baseball. That was my favorite. So my coworkers believed my stories, and pretty soon I had a nickname. My nickname became